I done put 20 up under the sin. You need, hey. I done put 20 inside the sin.
Good. It's a great morning today, sir. Yes, sir, it is. Yes, sir, Ski. It is Fire Friday. You know what the time is. You actually don't know what the time is, but I can tell you it is 7:24 a.m. I have been up approximately now 20-something hours, and it feels amazing. I'm just kidding. But surprisingly, I'm not tired. I'm jacked up on my coffee guy. So, we're just going to run this thing through. I had to make sure that I put some time apart so that I could, make a video for you guys. It's been a couple weeks, and I did state that I was going to do it weekly. I did fall off a little bit, and that's just simply because I've been busy. So I apologize. Sorry for the wait, but I'm back, and I'm better. And I got the same shirt on. I do not have another shirt. I'm just playing. I do, but my shirt doesn't matter, my face doesn't matter, my nails don't matter. Only what I say matters. So, you know what? Let's just get started. I'm not even going to wait around. Today is Fire Friday, so you guys should be excited. I'm excited. Oh man, it's going to be a good ass day today. We are looking for some big money today. Hopefully, we don't like to jinx it, but cheap. Woo! Yes, sir, Ski. Oh my goodness, boy. Okay, so guys, today we're going to be trading. I have a couple stocks I've already picked out. I spent hours, kind of doing my due diligence on these things, and I have a whopping 3 of them that I'm ultimately watching and will be trading today. The second that things go sideways, we are going to bounce out like a guy that does not want to pay his child support. That's exactly what we're going to do. And I don't stay in long. I'm kind of a day trader, so I like to jump in and I like to jump out. Unless there's a reason to stay, then I will stay. But otherwise, daddy, child support, I'm out. So, what was I going to say? Should be a good day, but I think I may have stated this on my other videos. There's a lot of psychology in the market, and a good bit about being a successful trader, a good bit that revolves around being a successful trader is pretty much discipline, controlling your emotions, and knowing yourself pretty much. You don't want to get caught up in a trade that you don't know anything about, and then also you don't want to lose money in a trade, feel bad about it, and then jump into another trade and then lose more money. I think we've kind of gone over that much. You don't want to be that guy that everybody makes money off. Don't be that guy. Don't trade off pure emotion. You think the stock is playing against you, and you're like, oh, I lose money. And then you're like, I see another green. I'm going to jump on in it. And then you jump in it and you lose more money. Well, guess what? You're going to be in the drive-thru even longer. Aha! Because you chose to do that. Do your due diligence. When it's time to run, get out of there. Take your profits, run. I don't care if it's $1, $2, $3, $4, or $50. Take it and run. Take it and run. The second that it goes sideways, don't stick in there. Know yourself and control yourself, because the things that you do can place you in very bad positions. Know who you're trading against. Know who's in the market as well. And know why it's happening. Knowing why things are happening makes you much more knowledgeable about the situation, much more knowledgeable about the market. This all ties into basically everything that's going on right now. There's a big Black Lives Matter movement going on. There's a lot of controversy around it going in between black people, white people, this people, and that people, and that people. This all is the market to me. All of it. Because what did I say? Control what you do, control what you say, because all these things do have an outcome. Know who's trading, know why it's happening, so that you can become more knowledgeable about the situation. There's many people that kind of are denying the movement, denying what's actually going on. This is a very real thing. Unfortunately, our black brothers and sisters have suffered throughout the years, and this is something that we need to provide light to. It's very hard to feel for someone. And look, I'm gonna change the camera just so you can I'm a really hand motion guy, so I like to use my hands a lot. And as I was saying, this is something that we really do need to feel in order to feel it. A lot of our black brothers and sisters are suffering, have suffered throughout the years. Not only police brutality, discrimination. I felt it my same way. Look at me. I'm not white. I've seen it. I know what it's like. I know what it's like scared to be whenever a cop pulls up behind me and thinking, oh, dude, there's no warning. I know there's no warning. It's going to immediately happen. I'm going to get a ticket. And if I do something wrong, I'm going to get the worst sentence possible. Whatever kind of charge I can get, it's going to happen. I know it. There's no way around it. So you're a white person. I mean, if you're a black person, anything person, Mediterranean person, lawyer up because it's going to happen. And record and make sure that you got everything in the passenger seat because you don't want to look like you're reaching for anything and da-da-da. That is a very... Why do we have to do that? Why must they do that? Right? Why does a person that I know that doesn't do any harm, I know a lot of these people, I got a lot of black friends. None of these people are bad people. None of these people are bad people. Why must they feel that way? But in order to be successful, in order for the movement to be successful, in order for you to be able to change anything, speaking to anybody else that's not black, you got to know why. Just like I said, why is it trading, right? Why is this stock trading? Well, why is this movement happening? Realize that first, and then know who you're trading against. Become knowledgeable of the situation, understandable of the situation, because that's the only way you become knowledgeable and understand how to change the situation. If you don't see anything wrong with your actions, you're not going to change them, right? So you literally have to find out. It's like, ask your brother, what's going on? Talk to me. Yo, that's how you feel. I understand. And once you sit down and you understand what's going on, you feel a different feeling. Because I have plenty of white friends as well, and I don't mean this in any way, but white people just don't know. They don't know the struggles of being a minority. They don't, and I'm not holding it against them. It's just something that you can't understand because you've never felt. Who's smoked weed before? Who's tripped acid before? You can't explain that to someone, right? You're like, yo, just get high. I can't explain it to you. I mean, being high is like this, tripping acid is like this. It's just something you got to do. I can't tell you. You just got to do it. They just got to do it. You just have to feel that. But you can't ever feel that if you've never been through that. It'd be like you having to live all over again only to understand it and live in a whole nother different life. For you to understand the things that minorities go through on a day-to-day basis. It's been happening forever. They may have just not ever really made it the way it's going on right now and started acting up the way we have right now. But it is a very real issue. And specifically for my black brothers and sisters, it is a very real issue. And the only way for any other race pretty much to help is you got to understand. Become knowledgeable of your market, of your world, of the things that are making this stock rise or break, the things that are catalyzing this process, catalyzing this whole movement. Why is it happening? Well, look at so many years of oppression. Look at all the things they went through. Man, that's tough. That just kind of dude, take a second, you know what I mean? Because I'm not trying to ruin anything. This is straightforward. This is a very straightforward thing, that I'm trying to say is really understand what's happening. Don't say anything till you don't know, and you actually won't really ever know. If that makes sense. You won't unless you're black. And I just say black, I want to say minorities in general too, but you won't really know unless you've felt it, unless you understand. And they've gone through years of this, man. So get your knowledge up before you say something, because whatever you say can be very offensive. The same way in the market goes, get your knowledge up before you invest, because whatever you invest can really go sideways on you for many ways. I encourage every one of you now, and I encourage this, to not pay attention to your mass media, to not listen to the news and to not just watch your tail eye to your vision. To walk outside. I'm gonna challenge you to do this. Walk outside and talk to your neighbors. Speak to your black brothers and sisters. Speak to your Chinese brothers and sisters. Speak to your your Indian brothers and sisters, Mexican brothers and sisters, Hispanic brothers and sisters. Everyone and rather than focusing on whatever they're telling you and telling you that this is bad and that is bad and that is bad, how about you go and meet them first? You would realize that not all black people are thugs and that not all white people are snobs and inconsiderate and racist and that. You realize that not all Hispanics want to take your jobs. They're not here. There's a very different motive. You realize that many of these people are a lot nicer and much more similar to you than you ever thought in your life. So I encourage you to really put that all aside and put whatever you believe really aside for a second and just ponder that. Because knowledge is not in A's and B's. Knowledge is in a man that can sit in a room and hear different ideology and views and accept them, or even accept them true to himself and change his original beliefs. That's what knowledge is. Be knowledgeable, my friends. Be knowledgeable before you invest. Because whatever you say, whatever you do, can affect you. Not only in the stock market, but in everything, and in this world, and with everything that's going on. Bless up. And I encourage every one of you to really take a different approach and to let all this shit soak in. So that it doesn't happen again and so that we can move on forward from here. So we can unite, man. That's really what it's going to take. You can't hold it against everyone and vice versa. Because you're not fighting each other. You're fighting a greater cause. And we are all people at the end of the day. Bless up. Become knowledgeable. Don't speak on if you don't know. And that's about it. Let me know what you think. Like I said, I'm not arguing with anybody. Actually, I don't think I said anything that would make me want to argue with anybody. You know? But this is my video for today, guys. Bless up. Fire Friday. Like I said, fucking warn me, son. All right, I'm done. I got to get out of here.